Ian was there for Rob's meltdown.
I was.
Now
I
he's
was right there.
essentially here to see Spanish's meltdown.
Hey, at least I didn't cry.
Which one do you think is worse?
Without Galvin being here, we talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's listening, by the way.
Yeah. But I'm saying without him being here to look at me like I'm a disappointment to him. Would you say Hoppy good or bad for the show when he was on?
I would say good. It was fun.
Carmen,
Bad.
you'd say the show would have been better if we've never met Hoppy.
Yes.
Gio,
Good.
Ian,
I would say good.
yeah. I mean,
Short-lived.
good. Yes,
Yeah.
By design.
but exactly. Bring in the burnout.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's not just Hoppy. You can find messes to bring in
No.
to burn out.
Sometimes
Yeah.
they're just gold,
There's a
just
gem.
standing there waiting to be
Yeah,
grabbed.
sometimes, but
But he didn't embrace it, though.
Listen,
Hoppy
He's
didn't
too
embrace
stupid.
his role.
No.
Yeah.
He didn't embrace
he
his role.
kept trying to be. Yeah, I mean,
there's a small shelf life on that type of person.
Dizzy, you want to know the truth?
Yes.
I look at Hoppy and I don't see any talent. I look at Hoppy like I see Tuttle, like just somebody there to beat up.
Yeah. Which
Now-
makes sense. He played a good punching bag, though.
Right, but I took care of Hoppy. I mean, I beat up on air, but not like as a human being. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I tried to help
bought
Hoppy
him
out in his
clothes.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tuttle is just a piece of garbage. Tuttle is just there to beat up and shock and hurt and do. That's what Tuttle does. And he cry. But Rob, I'm telling you right now, I still stand by. I mean, Rob did not gel with anybody on the show, but Rob's a good producer. And Rob's meltdown is one of the greatest moments in my career. And I'm going to tell you right now, Ian Beckles made that moment.
Oh, dude.
Ian,
Wow.
I have said this before when you weren't here.
All right.
When you looked at Rob and you said, "Don't you cry,"
Dude.
Well, his lip was quivering.
and you said, "Don't do it, don't do it," is the best goddamn moment of my radio career. Is when you were just like, "Don't." You were so serious, like, "Don't." This is gonna have effects on you for the rest of your life. Don't you do it?
Do it.
Don't you do it?
I mean,
So
and
concerned.
people are like, it's okay for a dude to cry, and I agree. It's
Right.
but not
Not
live
that
on air.
point, yeah.
Not live
No.
on air when people are making fun of you.
Right.
That's not the time.
Right. And Rob crying because I said that his show stunk with Miller was
That
the
was
best
good.
thing. And, but also, to Rob's credit, I don't know how much of that was him adding to it to make it funnier, or if that
No,
was
that was
really
real.
That
but
was
if that
real.
was
That
really
was real.
him, you know how hard that is to get a guy who's going to really be emotional on the air and do all that
Yeah.
stuff. I mean,
but you know the problem. What the problem was with that was you never did that to him before.
Yeah.
Up until that point, it was you're so great, you're so good, you can't do anything wrong, Rob.
oh,
And
that's
then-
not true.
And then the one time that you actually picked on him
Yeah.
to the point
lost
that
it.
he
Yeah.
couldn't handle it. But up until that point, it was you're so great, you're so good.
Everything's gonna be
then,
great.
Yeah, and then once you finally
And none of you think that might have been by design?
Yeah, I think so.
Think of how many times Spanish could cry about you talking about a sad loser show on Saturday.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
times.
It's the same thing, though. It's the same
But
thing.
here's the thing with Spanish, okay? And I hopefully that I can crap all I want on Spanish for 4 hours, but off the air, I don't think I treat you like that.
Not at all.
And I consider Spanish to be a friend. And when we're not on the air, I don't treat him like he's an employee. Except every once in a while, I go, Spanish, will you run upstairs and get this for me?
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't treat Spanish like he's an employee. He's my guy. You know what I mean? And-
By comparison, Mike, very nice to me on the air. Off the air, treats me like a dick.
Yeah, well,
don't like
just
it.
a
I just don't
jerk.
like it.
true
To
at
my
all.
face, like
Not true.
I understand 100%.
complete a-hole.
Gio and I are kind of like me and Galvin. We hardly ever talk, right?
Yeah.
We don't hang out, not for any reason other than the fact that he's got a family, I got a family,
Yeah.
we got stuff to do.
And I will say, just much like today, when you do crap on me, you do give me the opportunity to give it back or yell
yeah.
or scream. Yeah, so it's not like,
yeah,
it's not like you don't allow it to go the other way.
this is the whole
Sometimes.
point of the whole show. The only one that's not allowed to talk back is Carmen because she's a lady.
Yeah.
No ladies talk back.
That's
Yeah.
why I hate it here.
listen, I did it. You
I
learned.
hate it there. I hate it here.
You learned from the master Ron Diaz.
Yes.
You ain't coming back at Ron.
No.
But if Ron busts your tail, you gonna have to take it.
Yeah. You think back in the day, Billy the phone freak, so
Nope.
yelling back at Ron
Nope.
Diaz?
Nope.
No way.
Nope.